Oh, I'm just going off to see which side of the station we have to stand on. And it's Thursday morning, about 8:15. Oh, here we are waiting for the train. It's just before 8. We have to make sure we're standing on the right side of the station to flag the train down apparently, so.
I'll just get up the steps. My name is Michelle and we'll be travelling with you down to National Park today. Now this morning's journey took us out of Auckland, the city of sails, as we travelled through down past the southern districts of Auckland. That's through Pukekohe, small township of Pukekohe, onto Pukekohe, and then we'll meet up with the Waikato River at Mercer. We'll head on down through into the Huntly district and down through past the Waikato region into Hamilton this morning. Due to arrive at approximately 10 a.m. We're now passing through Mercer. Coming up shortly to the right side of the train, we meet up with the Waikato River, which at 354 kilometres is the longest river running through New Zealand. This river begins on the slopes of Mount Tongariro, located in the centre of the North Island, and we'll meet up with that mountain as we near National Park today. Flows northeast into Lake Taupo and then continues out here to Mercer before taking its last journey out and flowing out into the Tasman Sea. Now, this river was an important transport route for Māori and early European settlers, traders and missionaries. Today the Waikato River has 10 hydroelectric power stations located on its banks. The locality of Mercer, we are now 70 kilometres out of the Auckland district, and this area was an important staging post for traffic on the Waikato River at the time of the New Zealand Land Wars during the 1860s. The township began as a military settlement that at the then extreme of the Great South Road and marks gateway to the Waikato. New Zealand land wars occurred during a time of expansion and growth within New Zealand. The Māori King movement had been founded in the Waikato in 1858. This movement, which continues today, was essentially a commitment by the Tainui tribes to resist further acquisition of land by Europeans within their territory. Now the Crown perceived this as a threat and enforces crossed the mouth of the Mangatawhiri River in July 1863, whereby fighting broke out between Māori and European. During this brief but very tragic episode of fighting, the tribes of South Auckland were devastated and had the bulk of their remaining land confiscated by the Crown in 1865. Tainu has always stated that they, of course, were the victims and the consequences of this tragic era in Auckland's history still continue to be addressed today by the Waitangi Tribunal. For a long time, Mercer was the railhead for connections between Auckland and the Waikato River, and the main road between Hamilton and Auckland was Little.
carriages on the other side of the river is there. You also river. It's a long way from Kiwirail to Overlander.
Train, and that will continue to do so for the next 32 kilometres is the Overlander River. This river joins up with the Whanganui River at our next stop, Taumaranui, and they all join at the next stop, and take a 234 kilometre journey out west into the Tasman Sea.
Just south of Taumaranui, and we have another 10 minutes to start the Laurie evening spiral. And it's Mount Ruapehu, you can see in the distance there.
It's the 140 metre radius, 1 kilometre long horseshoe curve. We're starting to turn around now at the base of the spiral. That's the 1 kilometre long, 140 metre radius horseshoe curve. Over to the right side of the train is the Pukekohe stream. Now this stream rises on the northwestern slopes of Mount Tongariro. And we'll meet up with the stream again as we near National Park at the top of the spiral. So near the top of the spiral. It is the third level of the spiral, 90 metres above the station gate. We're now coming up onto the second level. Looking directly in front to the right, you'll see the opening to the first tunnel. Both tunnels are constructed in 1907. Now by passing through this tunnel, we start the circle. That track we just looked at is now travelling right above us. So when we come out of this tunnel, if you look up to the left-hand side of the train, you will see that track 2/3 of the way up the hill. Looking up to the left-hand side, there's the third level of the spiral. Now by passing through the second tunnel, we're now on the second level of the spiral. You'll see Rohemu Township now coming up shortly to the left-hand side of the train. We're now 60 metres above the township. And also from this point, you'll be able to see the horseshoe curve that we passed around at the base. They'll be passed over on the second level by the first tunnel entrance. Tunnel is now travelling beneath us, and then it continues out to the right hand side of the train. So when we emerge from this cutting on the right, look down into the small gully. You may have to look a little way back for this, and you'll see that track emerging between two tunnels. It's the second level of the spiral down there, 60 metres above the yard. We're on the third level, 90 metres above the yard. Continue looking out to the right hand side of the train, and you may get your last glimpse of it over you, now 90 metres below. Now the spiral has always been a very big part of King Country folklore. One tale tells of the consternation of a driver who, in the face of red tail lights ahead, brought his wrong-goods train to an emergency stop. On investigation, he found he'd merely caught up with his own guard's van. Now we've completed the main section of the spiral, ladies and gentlemen, but still need to climb up to our next stop, National Park, where we will be stopping for 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes in order for you to stretch your legs, enjoy some fresh air, or take some photos. Luggage placed on the luggage van, you can click it at the very front of the train. Welcome to National Park, ladies and gentlemen. Please wait till the train comes to a complete stop before alighting from any one of the carriages. The platform will be located to the left-hand side of the train. Thank you.
Here at National Park, just got a 30-minute break here, so just getting out to stretch my feet a bit. Just people waiting to put their baggage on the baggage